Hey Mike, it's Rick. So here is the standard version of the Vanessa rig, and I'm going to attempt to do a quick balance here on this jet. You can see that it's these front two strings here go to the front part of the airplane, and the back two strings here and here go around the back of the wing, and that's so that the plane can be pitched this way and that way by turning this knob back here. Notice these strings here, they have to be arranged this way. The front ones have to be wound towards the back, just like this one has to be wound towards the back. And the back ones have to be wound exactly the other way, so that they, as these strings on the front pull in to go pitch up, then the back strings will correspondingly let more rope out to allow the plane to go down in the front and up in the, or down in the back and up in the front, pitch up. The reverse works same way in if you need to go pitch down. So what I've got here is I've got the CG marked where the book says, and I've got the height of this pendulum here set just above it so it can swing freely. And you can adjust it just by pressing the button on this little plastic thing here, and you can let more rope in or out, so that works out pretty good. And then the last element here is the bubble. The bubble has to be placed on the thrust line, otherwise this whole thing doesn't work. So you have to be, sometimes depending on the plane, you have to be careful. Like for a lot of planes, the top of the fuselage is a good location because it's parallel to the thrust line. This plane is, the Viper jet is a little bit kind of like shaped like a fish, so it's harder to find a spot. But a good place is right here on top of where the CG is, because that's where the curvature of the wing changes. So, and then up here you can see I just have a pulley over there going to a clamp on the wall. At this point here, it would be super easy to just place one of those digital scales like I sent you the link right in place here. And if you want to, you can check the weight of the plane at the same time that you're adding nose weight or taking nose weight away. So what you got to do here is, the basic procedure is, first you put the airplane on the rig and you see where it is, right? And you can clearly see that the pendulum is pointing to the CG. Not actually. First thing you got to do is level it. That's the very first thing you got to do. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to level it, and then we'll see where the CG points to, where it really is. So I'm going to be turning this knob here until the bubble goes to the middle. It's moving closer and closer to the middle. Let's let the plane straighten out a little bit here. So that's pretty good. That's pretty much in the middle. So now you can see from this that the CG, let it settle out a little bit. The CG shows that it's the CG is behind where the spec CG is. So that means it's tail heavy. And guess what? We know it's tail heavy because I put a weight there. So that's how we know it's tail heavy. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to take the tail weight away, and then you re-level it and you see how close you come. And you can see by doing that, you kind of work back and forth on the model, adding weight where you can, shifting weight to get this all to work out. So I'm going to take the tail weight away, and you can see the tail rose up. Now the next thing we do is we re-level the bubble by turning this knob here. So let's do that. Let's re-level the bubble. It's coming in. Straighten the airplane out again. Okay, based on this, the plane is level. Let the pendulum settle out, and lo and behold, it's pointing right at the CG. So that's how you do it. Let me know if you have any questions.